Hello guys and welcome to the Football Heritage Podcast. Today I've got something a little bit different today. I will be doing a Premier League preview, but this is specific to Manchester United as I am the Manchester United correspondent. So because I'm the Manchester United correspondent, I'm going to be going through the expectations for this season under Erik ten Hag in his third season as United boss, what we need to do in the transfer window, what we have done in the transfer window, cover that we need for injuries, who will be our top striker, all these things. So firstly, we're going to start off with the business that we've done already. We've managed to sign Lenny Euro for a fee of 42 million, I believe. A very good fee. We managed to fight off Real Madrid for that player. So I feel like that was a very good deal to do. A young player with a lot of potential. And yeah, I feel like it was a great deal. The only bad thing is he has just got injured in pre-season and is out for 3 months. And this is the issue at United. This is the issue that we had last season. A lot of defenders getting injured. I don't think it takes a genius to see that United need another defender. Because Rafael Varane's gone. Martinez is injury prone. Maguire is also injury prone. Lindelof isn't really up to scratch when we sold Kambala as well. So I feel like we need, at least, I thought personally we need 2 more defenders. But realistically we'll only get 1. Which will be Matthias de Ligt, hopefully. Hopefully by the time the season starts, we've got the Matthias de Ligt deal done. If we do get that deal done, obviously it will be Matthias de Ligt and Martinez as the partnership. And then we'll bleed Lenny Euro back into the team, obviously, when he's back to full fitness. I feel like when all centre-backs are fit, it will be Euro and Martinez. But currently, at the moment, obviously, Euro is injured for a long period of time and Martinez is injury-prone. So we do need a lot more cover in that area. Another position that we need covering is right-back. Now, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has been linked with West Ham. By the time this video comes out, he might be a West Ham player. We don't know. We've been linked with Mazraoui, who is a similar profile to Dalot. Not as good as Dalot in my opinion, but a similar profile nonetheless. I feel like it's an interesting move to make because with Wan-Bissaka, when he does play, even though he's so good defensively, he doesn't offer that much in comparison to Dalot when it comes to going forward. And when you have a cover who is similar in terms of profile, so Dalot and Mazraoui, you can continue playing a style of football. And that was the issue last season. As soon as we got one injury, we couldn't play the way that we wanted to. When Martinez got injured, we didn't have any ball playing centre-backs. We didn't have any pace in the team, so we had to drop our line. But if you sign Matthias de Ligt alongside a Lenny Euro, you've got more cover and more similar profiles, and you can play a high line. Now, Mazraoui, he's not necessarily at the peak of his powers at the moment. There's a reason why he's out of favour at Bayern Munich. You could say the same for De Ligt as well, but it would offer good cover. Another position that we do need to look at is the midfield position. We've been seeing a lot of links to Emmanuel Ugarte from PSG. I personally am not too convinced on Ugarte. I feel like there's a reason why PSG want to sell him after just buying him from Sporting a season ago. He's not really one that gets me that excited. Personally, I would look at Zubimendi after the way he played in the Euros. I feel like United are missing that type of profile, like a Busquets profile, or a Rodri profile, that type of midfielder. It's not something that we've really had at United, to be honest. And I feel like it's something that's missing in the squad. There's a lot of Ugartes, there's not a lot of Zubimendis in my opinion. So me personally, for the midfield, I'd go with Zubimendi. I feel like he would complement Mainu and Bruno a lot more than Ugarte. I feel like Ugarte's a bit rash. Obviously, it's good. He's a good ball-winning centre defensive midfielder, but I feel like we can do better in terms of recruitment in that position. But I understand why we are looking at Ugarte. The valuation at the moment is 70 million euros. We're never going to pay that. We're not going to pay that for a guy who they spent 60 million on and can't make the team, and now they want to offload him for 70 million. It doesn't really make any sense. Another position that we've improved is the striking position. Obviously, Rasmus Højlund is out for 6 weeks, so won't start the season. We've got backup in Xerxes. Xerxes, he's not really a goal scorer per se. He's a type of player that likes to link up play, get his interlink with the 10, very technically gifted player. And obviously we've managed to poach Chidu Obi Martin from Arsenal's youth academy as well, which was a brilliant coup. There was an interview with Sir Jim Ratcliffe a couple months ago where he was saying he wants to find the future Mbappes rather than get the best players now. He wants to find the next Mbappe or the next Rafael Varane. And that's what he's done with getting Obi Martin. I'm not saying he's going to be the next Mbappe. I'm not going to put that much pressure on him. But he's been highly, highly touted. Bayern Munich were chasing him. Dortmund were chasing him. Chelsea wanted him. And obviously Arsenal wanted to keep him. But he opted to go to Manchester United. And according to Fabrizio Romano, he will be our third choice centre forward. Second choice at the moment because Rasmus Højlund is injured. So yeah, in terms of wingers, I don't feel like we need to bolster that position, if I'm being honest. We've got Anthony that I feel like we need to offload. We've got Amad Diallo, who's had a great pre-season. We've got Rashford, who will be looking to hit form again. Got Nacho. So yeah, we're pretty blessed in the wing position. Obviously, Jadon Sancho as well, who's just come back off his loan at Dortmund. He's managed to resolve things with Ten Hag. We don't know whether that's just for him to go, but we have a lot of quality in that position. So yeah, overall, United, we're looking better than last season. I feel like we need to sign a couple more players. Definitely offload a few more players as well to create some revenue, to balance the books as well. In terms of prediction, I think a great season for us would be top 4. I'm not sure if we'll get it based on the competition, because obviously you've got Man City, you've got Arsenal. Actually, now that I think about it, it's really Man City and Arsenal that they're cut above the rest. I feel like everyone else is kind of level playing field. Obviously, you've got Villa, who came off a great season, but in fact, now that I think about it, yeah, top 4. Why not? Champions League football, because it could be top 5 that gets you Champions League football this season. So I'd say United will get Champions League football this season. I'm going to go bold. I'm going to say that we'll get Champions League football this season. In terms of goal scoring, I think our top goal scorer, I think it'll be Rashford. If I'm being honest. Well, I hope it'll be Rashford. It might not be. He never really stinks it up 2 seasons in a row, to be fair. He always has on and off seasons. So I could see Rashford having a good season. I feel our breakout star will be Amad Diallo. If he manages to stay fit, Amad Diallo will be a very crucial player for us. In terms of assists, Bruno will probably lead that. He's a star we already know. And one player that I want to talk about is Toby Collier as well. Ten Hag always likes to bring in an academy player and bleed them into the first team. And we saw him do that last season with Kobbie Mainoo and obviously Garnacho as well. I feel like this year could be Collier's year, depending on who we bring in the midfield position. If we don't bring in a midfielder, obviously he'll have a lot more game time. But even if we do, I feel like we could see him in like a Carabao Cup or a FA Cup or a Europa League as well. And maybe even challenge that starting centre defensive midfielder. So that's one to watch, Toby Collier as well. But yeah, that is my Manchester United preview for the upcoming season. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Peace.